If everyone likes you, you are pretending to be someone else. In this society, we all wear a certain type of mask. And I think this is a little bit necessary because we are dealing with strangers every single day, people who we don't know. We can't have deep conversations instantly with most people. And so we need this type of social boundary where we are interacting with each other on a more shallow way so we can get along with each other. A good example of that is when you are at the supermarket and dealing with a cashier. You might ask about their day and how work is going. You can have small talk, but you're not going to talk about death and the meaning of life or similar things with people who are working there. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't fit in that scenario. And so I do think that this social mask can be necessary. But I think the issue is when we become this social mask, when our identity revolves around pleasing those strangers, pleasing other people, pleasing our friends, pleasing people in general. We adapt this social mask and this fake identity so much that everyone likes us. And we think that if everyone likes us, it means we are doing something right, that we are aligned with ourselves, that this is how it's supposed to be. But actually, it's the contrary. If everyone likes you, then you are not being who you are. You are not living authentically. Because when you remove that mask, when you show the world who you really are, good and bad, because all of us have a bad side, a shadow side, they will see that part of you and they are going to run away. But not everyone will. A lot of people are going to stay. Some people will be neutral about you. Some people are going to hate you, dislike you. And some people are going to like you. These are the people that you should interact with more often. These are the people that are going to potentially be your friends. The people who like you despite this negative side, despite your insecurities, despite your struggles, despite your shadow. The goal is not to make everyone likes you, because in this way you are not being yourself and you are not going to be satisfied and happy in life. And in addition to that, you are going to attract the wrong people. You won't be satisfied with these relationships. Maybe in the beginning they might seem like good friendships and relationships, but with time they're going to backfire. And eventually you're going to lose all of these people anyway, because they are not aligning to your own values. You won't really have so much in common, and they're not going to understand you when you decide to be vulnerable with them. And I think that most of us don't do this consciously. We don't just go and decide, I'm going to wear this mask my whole life. It's going to become our identity, and I'm going to wear it in front of everyone around me. It's just something that happens over time to protect ourselves because of some trauma in our childhood where we showed who we really are, but we were judged for it. And so we start to build this mask as a coping mechanism to deal with the world, to deal with people. So it's really important to check in with yourself and see, are you being true to yourself when you are dealing with other people? Or are you constantly wearing this mask around everyone, even with yourself? So the first step is having this self-awareness to realize, when are you being aligned with yourself and when are you wearing a mask? It's really important to understand yourself, to know your core needs, what you like, what you dislike, in order to live more aligned with yourself. And once you start living more aligned with yourself, when you are more authentic, the people who like you will be attracted to you and will come to you automatically without you seeking them, because they are going to see your energy, they're going to see who you are. And those who like you will really be attracted to that. They're gonna come near you. And I'm not talking just about romantic relationships, like even friendships. It just happens automatically over time. And like I said, having a social mask can be important, but it's important to realize, are you hiding yourself when you're wearing the social mask, or are you just adjusting some parts of you, curbing them a little bit in the moment because you need to deal with the world. Like you have a business meeting, you need to deal with the cashier. You can't show 100% who you are at work or at these places because you need to be more efficient. You need to be a professional, and that's okay as long as you are not completely hiding yourself and not wearing that same social mask with your friendships and relationships, because that's a different thing. So I think having a social mask, wearing a social mask is a tool to be used, but most of us forget that and wear it constantly and make it our whole identity, and that's where the problem is. And like I mentioned, nobody really does this. At least most people don't do this consciously on purpose. It just happens. And so the goal is to be more aware of it when it is happening and change that. Yeah, that's what's on my mind today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in the next one.